The flickering neon sign of the Knight's Gambit cast long, shifting shadows across the grimy alleyway. Inside, the air hung thick with the scent of stale coffee and unfulfilled ambitions. A typical Tuesday night at Luneta Park, most notorious chess club. But tonight, something was different. A hush had fallen over the usual clatter of pieces, and all eyes were fixed on the elevated stage where an enigma stood. He was known only as Batslife, a name whispered with a mixture of reverence and unease in online chess forums. No one knew his real identity, his age, or even what he looked like beyond the dark, hooded silhouette that always appeared on the grainy live streams of his games. Tonight, however, Batslife had made a rare, unsettling in-person appearance. He was tall and slender, his face obscured by the deep shadows of his hood, but his voice, when he spoke, was surprisingly clear and resonant. "You cling to your wooden boards," Batslife began, his gaze sweeping over the room. "Your tangible pieces, your dusty trophies. You believe this," he gestured dismissively at a chessboard near the front, "is the essence of chess." A ripple of discomfort went through the room. "You are mistaken," he continued, his voice gaining a hypnotic rhythm. "The future of chess is not here, in this dimly lit cave. It is everywhere. It is in the ether, in the algorithms, in the unseen battles fought across continents with the speed of thought." He paused, letting his words hang in the air. "I speak, of course, of online chess." A few scoffed, others grumbled. Old man Tassio, a local legend whose grandmaster aspirations had long since dissolved into a perpetual state of grumpy resignation, snorted. "Humbug, a proper game is felt, Batslife. The weight of the night in your hand, the tension across the board, the sweat on your brow." Batslife turned his shadowed head towards Tassio. "And what does that proper game offer you, Tassio? The same opponents, the same openings, the same predictable blunders. Online, the world is your arena. Millions of players, each with a unique style, a new challenge. You can play a grandmaster from Russia 1 minute and a prodigy from India the next. The learning curve is not a slope, it is a vertical ascent." He walked to a monitor that had been set up, displaying a chaotic blur of online games in progress. "Here," he said, gesturing to the screen, "you see chess evolving at an unprecedented pace. Opening theory is shattered and reformed daily. New strategies emerge from the collective consciousness of a global community. We are witnessing the democratization of chess. No longer is it confined to elite clubs or exclusive tournaments. Anyone, anywhere with an internet connection can participate, can learn, can master." But what about the human element? A young woman from the back called out, "The psychology, the read on your opponent. The human element is amplified." Batslife retorted, his voice rising with a strange passion. "Online, you must learn to read patterns, not faces. You must anticipate not just moves, but trends, habits, the subtle tells, in the timing of a click, the sudden hesitation before a brilliant sacrifice. It is a purer form of psychological warfare, stripped of physical tells and relying solely on the intellect." He projected an image of a complex endgame onto the screen. "Consider this position," he urged. "Played last night between two players thousands of miles apart. No boards, no pieces, just minds clashing move by exquisite move. This is the true beauty of Chess Unbound. It is accessible, fast-paced, and relentlessly challenging." Now, Batslife stepped back from the monitor, his gaze once again sweeping the room, this time with a hint of challenge. "The chess world, as you know it, is a beautiful relic. But the future is a boundless, interconnected network of minds, constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Embrace it, or be left behind in the dusty corners of history." A profound silence filled the Knight's Gambit. No one scoffed, no one grumbled. Even old man Tassio was quiet, his gaze fixed on the glowing screen. The mysterious Batslife, having delivered his unsettling prophecy, turned, and as silently as he had appeared, vanished back into the shadows of the alleyway, leaving behind a seed of undeniable truth that had begun to germinate in the minds of Luneta chess players.